Welcome back, y'all. This is 22 Veteran. Today we're going to be tying a Zebra Midge. It's a size 14 on a nymph hook. The bead we're going to be using is a tungsten. Let me get that focus. 30 seconds. And then we're going to be using wire. It's just a medium wire. And we're going to be using 1/4 dinar thread. So let's get to this. So here we have our hook. It's 14 and we have to put a bead on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tilt this so y'all can see it, and we're going to put it right on our thing, on our vise. As you can see, and the hook right here is up, and then on your beads there's a front and back. Obviously, see, it's the front side, which is small, and the back side is flared out. So what we're going to do is take the small side and we're going to put that on the hook like so, and we know it's on there. So here you go, it's on the hook. And once we have that, we're going to go ahead and take the hook out and we'll turn it, and we're going to put it back on. Now I want this hook slightly down. We put it right so. Now I want it slightly down, so that way the bead stays down. Let's go ahead and put our jam knot in. We're going to start just behind the bead. And what we need to do is, as you're doing it, you take your tag in, and then you go ahead and put it at a 5, at a 45 degree for the most part. And then what that's going to do is, on your touch reps, it makes it like perfect. Line it up, and I'm hitting the bead. Boop. Get back there. Get back there. Alright, and now we're going to keep going back on the hook shank just to where it bends. Right on that bend, I'm going to go a little bit more on the bend on the hook shank. And then we're going to call that good. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Cut the tag in. There we go. So it's going to look just like so. What I'm going to do is come up on it just a little bit. And then let's take them back. So now we're going to tie in our wire. So we're going to take our wire, and we're going to tie that in. Come up on it slightly, like so. Right on the hook shank. Not like that. So let me give it some wraps. As you can see, we're tying it in right there. So just give me a few wraps on that. Top nice and secure. And from there, all we're going to do is we're going to make 2 in back. So let's go ahead and get the wire up. And I'll put it forward slightly. And I'm going to do 1, come down. And then 2. And come down. And we're going to make sure we pull it up. What that is going to do is secure the wire. So you can see a little shiny part. That's alright. Look at that. Come on. And we're going to go ahead and do our wraps. And up here we're going to take it and we want to make like a slope. So right here it's pretty goes right on the hook shank. We're going to make a slope kind of like a thorax. Let's go ahead and start. It's going to take a little bit of winding. Just wind it up on the thorax here. You're going to keep winding to get this nice slope going. So you can see it looks like that. So here we go, keep going. I'm going to go ahead and come down. Get there. And then we're going to come down. So it should look like this. As you can see, there's a slope right here and it's coming down. Just like so. That's what you want. Let's go ahead and take our thread and advance it all the way forward. And I'm gonna go ahead and park my thread and just make a half hitch. Thread out of the way. It's going to make it easier to wrap. So now we're going to take our wire and we're going to wrap it up. Here we go. It's going to come up, trying to make them even wraps coming up. And it's a wrap. Your next wrap coming up. Next wrap coming up, going down. So you should have something that looks like that. Alright, now put that up to the side. I'm gonna come up slightly. And we're gonna go right about there. So we're gonna look like that. And now what I'm gonna do is the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tie in back of it twice. So let's go ahead and wrap 2 in the back, right behind it. And then we're gonna go ahead and wrap 2 in the front. And it's gonna do 2 more in the back. And then 2 more in the front. And that's it. That's going to be secure. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and helicopter. So let me helicopter it off. And the helicopter is going to break it right off. Right where I want it to go. It takes a second. There we go. As you can see, it's a smooth break. Let's go ahead and whip finish this. That's easy. And we are done. What we gotta do is now we're gonna go ahead and cut our tag in. And let's cut it. So now what we need to do is we're gonna go ahead and so I want to use the Loom UV finish. I find that works really well. It doesn't take a lot either. So we're just gonna put some right behind the bead. Come on, get down there. And here we go. Let that soak in there. So I'll get on this side. It's gonna soak in there for a moment, and then we're gonna hit it with our UV light. It's not gonna take long at all. Alright, and that is our Zebra Midge.